Guys, how's it going? We're just seeing the back end of Hurricane Doris here. Not really a hurricane, bit of a storm. To be honest, not much windier than it normally is around here. Just a bit blustery. Showing you this little engraving machine I've made. And I've been doing a bit of practicing. There's a few test pieces. And it's quite a good little machine actually. Been looking at these for a long time. It's a particular make in the USA, Lindsay, which is an awful lot of money. I was looking for something a bit more cost effective because engraving's not something I'm going to be going into full time. It's just I just want to put a bit of decoration on my knives and things. So I've been doing these. There's another piece there I've just done this morning. About 5-10 minutes work, that's all it is, and it's a cracking little machine. I'll just show it you. This is it. Now, there's a guy on YouTube called Sean Hughes, and I've been following what Sean's done. Sean has built one, and this is just really an exact copy of Sean's. And all it is a little 12-volt compressor. All this stuff has come off eBay. There's a fan in the back of the box there, computer fan, 12-volt computer fan, which keeps the compressor cool. And there's a little LED panel on the front, which kind of, and a speed regulator on there as well, which it just regulates the speed so you can speed up and slow down the compressor. I'll just switch it on for you. It's the fan on. And this little handpiece, this is just a cheap Chinese handpiece. I think it was about 20 quid. Came off AliExpress. And that's the compressor running. Generally find that around about half speed, 4.4 to 5 is really ample for this little thing. I'll just show you how it works. The fan's on there obviously just to keep the little compressor cool. If you go over to Sean's channel, Sean Hughes Engraving, you'll see how to make this. It's really easy, you know. I've made this little engraving vise. I bought this base vise, which is just really a round drilling vise for a drill press, but I've welded 2 pieces of angle iron on there, and I've shaped them so that they're round, so I can just hold it. And so that's only cost me about 10 quid, that little vise and the adaptations to it. And so I can turn the vise. I've just got a couple of pieces of MDF there which I've waxed and put them on a little bit of non-slip matting. There's a little bit of brass in this case, and I'll switch the engraver on, zoom you in a bit, and there's looking okay. I'll switch the machine up to just to number 5. These high-speed steel engravers I've got in this. See, it works really well. The little turntable's not working very well at the moment. That's better. What I have got to do is I've got to make a little foot pedal which will stop and start the air. So I've just done that little tiny scroll. I think with this it's really just a case of keep practicing, you know. These lines are they're not exactly perfect. The rounds aren't perfectly round, and it's just a case of learning, I think. The graver I was using for this, for instance, was too wide. It needed to be smaller. These tight turns, the heel was sort of catching as I turned round on it, and also I needed to be able to just slow it down a little bit on the turns, which I couldn't really do because this at the moment is either on or off. Need a little foot pedal making for just to control the air, like I say. So I'll be doing that, and then I can get on and put a nice little bit of engraving on the knives. It's fairly easy on this brass. It carves really nice, as does a bit of silver pewter stuff I've tried. I've also just scratched on a few coins as well. I've tried doing some steel. This axe head, this is one I etched a while ago. I just etched it out in ferric chloride, but I've since, I just wasn't pleased with it, and I've since gone over it with this little engraver, and it's come out really nice, and it's just etched it a lot deeper into the metal. And I've also run a line there, like a border, which I'll be doing some bit more decoration on this now. The trouble once you start carving steel is that the tips keep breaking on me. The very point of the graver, they keep snapping off, particularly as you start your turns. So I think I'm just going to have to kind of figure a way of sharpening these, maybe not such an acute point, or going a little bit slower, or anyway, it's there, isn't it? So that is it. Got a bit of man flu coming at the moment, which is always nice, isn't it? So I will catch you soon, guys. Alright, I'm just going to put a knife on, a Damascus blade which I've forged, a chef knife. I'm just going to put that on my knife channel. I'll put my knife channel in the link below. If you want to pop over and have a look at that, it's a really nice Damascus blade, 9 inches long, literally a 9-inch razor blade. So catch you soon, fellas. Alright.